Hey, what's going on? It's Mark here, and today's video is going to be a quick update on my experimental penny stock portfolio. If you're new to the channel, basically I have a bunch of experimental investment portfolios on the go in crypto as well as in stocks and ETFs, and I'm trying to see what the return on investment is of these different investing strategies so that I can figure out what's the best way to actually make money. In this penny stock portfolio, which is currently worth about $1,300, I've got 26 different ticker symbols. And in today's video, I'm going to give you a quick update on the overall portfolio. I'm going to talk about the biggest gainers and the biggest losers. I'm going to discuss one penny stock that I purchased a week or two ago, and I'm actually going to buy another penny stock and add it to the portfolio today. All right, so here is the portfolio. Currently, it's worth $1,302.32 as of the time of this recording, but you can see in the last month, we're down 8% or $120. And the main thing to highlight as I scroll down here and show you the different holdings is the volatility. So you want to look at this column here, the all-time return column. Basically, I invested $50 each into every single one of these penny stocks, and you can see some of the spreads. There's crazy volatility in these penny stocks. And actually looking at this right now, you can see every penny stock I bought where the ticker symbol starts with an A is down double digits. So maybe I've stumbled upon a fundamental principle of the stock market, which is that you shouldn't invest in penny stocks if the ticker symbol starts with an A. Nah, just kidding. But seriously, these are some pretty bad results. Now, the saving grace of this portfolio so far is that while yes, there are a lot of penny stocks that I purchased that are currently down double digits, there's others that are up massively. And you'll see this one right here, DMG Blockchain Solutions, which is basically a Canadian company that works in the cryptocurrency space, or it's a crypto mining company. It's up huge. It's currently up 55% since I bought it. There's a couple of other stocks in the portfolio that are doing really well, like Laramide Resources Limited, which is a uranium mining company. And then we've got Neat.com Incorporated, which is basically a technology company that works with document storage and that sort of thing, but in a B2B basis. And as I scroll down to the bottom here, you can see that pretty much every single one of these stocks is either up or down double digits. It's very rare that you'll see tight spreads on these, even over a very short period of time, because I only purchased most of these penny stocks within the last couple of months. And to be honest, this is exactly what I was expecting, and it kind of confirms the main hypothesis that I had going into this experiment, which is that if you're going to invest in penny stocks, you have to expect wild volatility, and you have to be prepared for big losses as well as potentially big gains. Now, the idea with a portfolio like this is that you don't need every single penny stock to hit it big in order to be successful. In fact, if you read the book The Intelligent Investor, you'll see that even really smart investors that are value investors will say if you have a diversified portfolio with something like this that's very high risk, high reward proposition, you could potentially still be okay, because if one of them 10x's, it's going to make up for all of the losses or even just slow growth that you might experience with all of the other investments. Now, obviously that hasn't happened for me yet. None of the penny stocks that I've invested in have 10x or even 2x since I purchased them. DMG Blockchains is doing the best so far, although a couple of them were doing much better before there was a recent pullback. So what am I trying to do with this portfolio? Well, aside from making interesting content for you guys, the viewers, basically, I'm trying to see if it's actually possible to make money investing in penny stocks. Because if you look on YouTube and other social media sites, especially Instagram and TikTok, you'll find tons of people talking about how you can get rich quick by investing in penny stocks. And yet this flies in the face of most of the conventional wisdom that says the best investing strategy is just to, over time, dollar cost average into an S&P 500 index tracking fund or some other type of index fund that just tracks the general market. Of course, every individual investor is going to have a different experience, but I wanted to create this experimental portfolio to see how I could do investing in penny stocks by using a bunch of different strategies for finding companies to invest in. Now, I've already tried the random selection strategy. I've also tried the looking on YouTube to find potential penny stocks to invest in strategy. And today I want to do something totally different. But before I do that, let me tell you about one stock that I purchased since I last made an update on the portfolio. And that is Genius Brands International. Basically, I wanted to add one of these meme penny stocks to the portfolio that are always talked about on YouTube. And one of the most famous YouTubers that loves to talk about Genius Brands is Ryan Scribner. So I decided to blindly follow the not financial advice and add this to the portfolio. And since Ryan Scribner says that he'll sell if and when this stock hits $5 per share, I actually put in place a limit sell order for $5 per share. So we'll see if that ever happens and if we ever get there. But I thought it would be good to just have one of these meme stocks in the portfolio so that I can round out the different strategies that I'm using to invest in with this experimental penny stock portfolio. So I have $66.67 left in the portfolio, and I'm going to invest as much of that as I can today in a new penny stock. But how am I going to choose this new ticker symbol? And this is where I'm branching out into new and exciting ways to test out this experiment. And that is because I found a Reddit thread or a subreddit that's called Canada Penny Stocks. And this subreddit is exactly what you might expect. It's where a bunch of Redditors get together and talk about which Canadian penny stocks they're going to invest in to hopefully get those juicy 10x gains. And on the subreddit, I found this thread called Top 5 Prospects for 2022 under $1. So I figure there's got to be something in here that I can purchase, and I'm just going to take a quick look through and see which penny stock is mentioned most often, and then I'm going to invest all the money that I have left in the portfolio in that ticker symbol. So this company, QU Media Incorporated, is based in Canada, but basically it produces content for the Indian markets. It's like youth-oriented content in Hindi, and apparently they're reaching currently almost 120 million households in India. So it's actually pretty big, although it's still a penny stock. And the market cap on this one is $112 million as of the time of this recording. The company apparently has actually signed some deals with really big advertisers like Pepsi, for instance. So we're not talking about some small no-name brands here. So let's see if Reddit recommendations actually work out. I'm going to go back to the portfolio over here, and I'm going to type in QU, and it is available on Wealthsimple, which is great. So I'm going to make a purchase order for this one at 29 cents per share for 229 shares. Confirm order, send. Okay. Well, that is it for the penny stock portfolio update today. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and definitely let me know if you can think of other interesting ways to find ticker symbols to add to the portfolio, because I'm definitely going to be looking for some new ways that I can build this up, and then we will see over time whether or not any of these penny stocks is actually going to hit it big and bring that portfolio up, or if the whole thing is going to crash. And honestly, at this point, I feel like we're balancing on a knife's edge, and it could go either way. So if you want to see the results of that, definitely subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Here we go.